Europe is staring into the abyss. Brussels is now so desperate to save Ukraine that it is ready to confiscate Russian assets at any cost, even if it triggers financial blowback, legal warfare, or direct Russian retaliation. Belgium is terrified. Hungary and Slovakia smell blood. The entire $140 billion scheme is turning into a continental suicide mission.
The cost of inaction far outweighs the consequences of moving forward with the loan.
Kyiv isn't just broke. It is weeks away from systemic collapse. By April, Ukraine will cannibalize next year's budget, then choke off funding to cities, reconstruction, and basic public services. And when that dries up, Ukraine will stop paying doctors, civil servants, and even troops. Brussels wants to pour Russian money into a state, heading straight for financial cardiac arrest.
What other options do we have? Ukraine is our only option, and it's fighting not only for its own freedom and the right to choose the way we live, but also for the freedom of Europe as well.
And then the bombshell, a $100 million corruption syndicate at the heart of Ukraine's energy system. Ministers purged, Zelenskyy insiders implicated, and the suspected mastermind fleeing abroad before investigators could even reach him. Europe keeps screaming, "Defend democracy," but the house Kyiv is built on is rotting from within.
We must act quickly and decisively on the battlefield and act equally in vital areas within the state. The government's task is to show Ukrainian society and partners that under no circumstances will we tolerate corruption and will respond quickly to any facts.
This is the same government that quietly tried stripping independence from its own anti-corruption agencies, the very bodies now claiming everything is fine. Brussels pretends this is normal. Because if the EU admits Ukraine's corruption is structural, not accidental, then the whole $140 billion fantasy detonates instantly. Now, von der Leyen is personally begging Belgium to surrender, pushing an EU already drowning in debt into a reckless, irreversible gamble. Hand over Russian assets and pray. Moscow never demands them back.
Using the frozen Russian assets is the most effective way to sustain Ukraine's defense and its economy.
And now, Brussels stands exposed by its own reckless gamble. Ukraine is draining faster than the EU can prop it up, and seizing Russian assets is their last panicked move. This is no strategy. This is a dying bloc clawing at anything to look powerful, while Europe itself edges toward the cliff.